Oh.
Oh, McConkey.
Damn it!
On a 5 wide receiver run.
I just knew he was going to get taken.
That
As soon
was
as I saw
insane.
Hollywood and Calvin Ridley, I was like, damn it.
Yeah.
Good evening, degenerates. And welcome back to another episode of Degen Hour. It is a very,
Stay ready for this shit.
very, very special week this week.
Woo!
It is mock draft special
Oh,
time.
baby.
We are going to do a full 15-round, 12-team, half PPR mock draft, just like the league that all of us are in
Oh,
together.
it's gonna be electric.
We're drafting from the positions that we have in our upcoming draft. So this is
Positional.
not only content, but this is practice for
Oh,
us
it's
as well.
practice. Working out, baby.
We got Mario at the 3 spot.
Oh.
Yeah.
We got Ryan coming in at the 4. Big Mike at the 5.
Look at that, 3 from 5.
Cinco.
I'm at the 7, and we got Intern Johnson at the 1.
Intern Johnson's
Intern
at 1. You
Johnson.
lucky son of a bitch.
Our statistician himself.
I know.
He is drafting remotely, but
Not allowed to speak anymore.
he's locked in.
He's locked.
Let's get into it. I don't want to waste anyone's
No
time.
one wants to waste
We
it.
talked rankings. We did running back, wide receiver, quarterback, tight end.
Go watch those rankings.
Posted all those
Do it
videos,
right now.
and now we get a chance to see how our teams look with all of us drafting off of our own list. So
Oh, yeah.
it's going to be electric. Let's get right into the action.
Woo!
All right, it is time.
Let's get
We're going to start the
rocking.
draft hot. Intern Johnson, go ahead and pick.
On the clock,
Wonder what
baby.
he's gonna pick.
Oh, there we go. Christian McCaffrey
Yeah,
won.
surprise.
Surprise. And then auto
With
pick.
the injury news today also.
Yeah, he strained his
Doesn't
calf or
matter.
something.
Yeah,
matter what
out
it
for the
is.
preseason.
He's out forever.
You know when
Just-
CMC starts getting an injury though.
I
like,
mean,
things start to compound.
Little worry,
Yeah.
little
Elijah
you know,
Mitchell, 1-1.
little risk in the air.
Elijah Mitchell's out too.
Oh, is he actually?
He's hurt too.
Whoever's their backup, 1-1.
No, it's CMC. And then number 2, auto pick CeeDee Lamb.
Wow.
Interesting wide receiver
That
1
makes
choice.
sense.
I like Tyreek there, but Mario, you are on the
It's
clock.
Preference.
Doesn't.
Okay. This year, boys, I thought long and hard about this position. You know,
Long and hard.
long and hard about this position. You know, do I go running back? Do I go receiver? Toyed around with both. I think
You
this
weren't
year
the
I'm
other.
going receiver. And I'm just going with my boys this year. So
Oh
Jamar
my
Chase,
God.
That's disgusting.
I mean,
Yeah.
are you
Tyreek.
kidding me right now?
I
hate
love
that.
it. I love
He's
it.
not even above Tyreek on your list.
Oh, he is though.
In his real list, up here. The list up here is the one that matters.
That's the list.
That's
I have to be
ridiculous.
a responsible list giver
Yeah.
That's
to the
ridiculous.
audience.
You have to
comes to
give
draft.
advice.
There's
but then
my Mario list.
You can shoot
Yeah.
from the hip.
Yeah.
I mean, last year you did pick Nick Chubb ahead of Christian McCaffrey.
I did.
So you do
I mean-
you do shoot from the hip.
That could have been fine if he didn't get injured. That could have been like a
I
relative.
know where universe.
I don't know.
McCaffrey
He could
got
have ended
one.
RB2, and it would have been like, hey.
How is that good if he ended RB2 and Christian McCaffrey was RB1?
I mean, my
you know,
team
you
would have
could still
performed
make
much
an
better.
argument.
Oh yeah, your team would have
Oh yeah,
better.
of course. That
I mean,
changed.
my
But
But
it's
team
still
was
not,
done
that
after
doesn't
week
make it a better pick.
Yeah,
than
no.
McCaffrey.
All right.
All right, Ryan. I'm assuming if Tyreek falls to
if
you.
this is the order of the draft, I'm gonna go like this
Yep.
and
so-
freak out in the corner shaking if I
Yeah.
get Tyreek go at 4. That's ridiculous.
That makes
I,
sense.
on the other hand, have been preparing for my pick, and because I know these two people are ahead of me, I'm going with my boy Bijan
my God.
to the promised
And
land.
see,
God.
this is exactly
Let's go.
This is exactly what I hope to happen, because not only
Jetta's
does
auto pick.
Bijan get out of the way, and I love Bijan, but Justin Jefferson gets
Oh,
taken
God.
at that 6th spot, and I am praying for it because he's my wide receiver 9. So I'm never taking Jetta. But this is like my
I mean,
ideal.
you're getting
pick.
RB1 at 7.
No, he's getting Alvin Rowe. He's a sun god guy.
Oh,
See, this is a
He ain't
tough
a Sun
spot.
guy.
I haven't decided here. So my RB3 is Jahmyr Gibbs. I feel like this is kind of a reach for my RB3. And I love Amon-Ra, so I'm just going to go Amon-Ra here.
Alvin Rowe.
Fair enough.
Into
Fair
age.
enough.
Wow.
Dude,
Whoa,
RB1.
Whoa, whoa,
Brees
whoa.
Hall, Jonathan Taylor, Garrett Wilson,
Jesus
Saquon.
Having no one at the
It's
end.
kind
here
of fun having no one at the
Yeah,
end.
oh
It
my
just
God.
Snaps
This is
back.
wild.
All right, real quick, slow
All
it
right,
down
so yeah,
here.
it went
Kyron
AJ
Moore.
Brown at 8, Puka at 9. So you got 7 receivers in the first 9 picks.
that's.
I mean, that gives respect to.
Brees Hall at 10 is just the nuts.
That's the
If
best
you have a
pick
10
in
pick,
the
that-
you're
no,
getting
that's
Brees
such a-
Hall.
Yeah, and then
He's
such a
literally
grab.
RB1.
Such a
I don't know
grab.
about that. I don't know if
He
he's
could finish
RB1 or two.
RB1.
RB1 or 2.
He's one of probably 4 running backs.
Who-
that
who
finish
else,
RB1.
like,
I don't have. I
actually-
mean, I don't have him in my top 3, but
Who's your 3?
respect.
Oh,
Jahmyr Gibbs. That's what I was
Gibbs,
saying.
I mean.
Well, who's your RB2?
Bijan.
Bijan to the promised
Well, Gibbs
land.
makes no sense. Bijan I can understand at least.
But yeah, I mean, You got Brees Hall, Jonathan Taylor, and Garrett Wilson to end the first round.
It's far out.
So you got mostly receivers taken, and then on the turn it goes Saquon. Jahmyr
Saquon.
Gibbs
Love
back.
Saquon there.
Marvin
Saquon.
Harrison, the rookie, taking at the 10
Team
spot
10,
on the way
Brees
back.
Hall,
A
Marvin
lot,
Harrison.
a lot of
That's
people have been taking
interesting.
Marvin Harrison.
I don't know why
early.
you go quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Josh
know.
Allen
They
with
know.
Cougar,
Early
that's
second.
terrible.
They just know something.
That
Yeah.
auto draft is a little sketchy.
Nah,
and
that's
then
awful.
Kyron Williams, the pick before me. So I'm back on the clock. We went
Oh,
Amon-Ra in the
God.
first round.
We already know what's coming here.
I mean, this is the easiest pick of my
Yeah,
entire
there's
life.
no way. he
Travis
doesn't.
Etienne
Yeah,
all
yeah,
day
yeah, yeah.
of the week
Wow.
and on Sundays.
Ooh.
This guy's wide
Twice
receiver.
on
Jefferson
Sundays.
Adams.
This guy's wide receiver core is
Ooh.
crazy.
And yeah,
Jettis
no.
and Adams.
I was not playing on Adams being taken. I thought they were going to go Drake London, who actually has a higher ADP, and considering this was auto drafted, that really hurts. So, I kind of want to.
God, if I can get Amon-Ra and ETN, I'm just.
All right.
my happy place.
I hate
Very
this.
possible.
I hate this a lot. I'm also going against my list. There's a little bit of a reach, but
Why
I
would
think
you-
it's
wait, why
worth
would-
it
Why would you go against the list?
because ADP.
You just got mine and Mario for it.
But I thought
I'm
it was-
going Laporta.
Horrible.
Laporta.
I mean, I hope you do that.
This is
But
why I win so much money from fantasy
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll
with
see.
Michael
We'll see.
every single year.
No, we'll see,
Bijan
bro.
and Laporta
We'll
being
see,
your
bro.
1 and 2.
We'll see, bro.
at the 5 spot. Just
That's-
Laporta at
I love-
the
that's tough.
I mean, I love Laporta.
I love
He's
it.
my tight end.
Laporta
one.
at 20th overall is
But
the
I
most
mean,
absurd thing I've
the
ever heard
guys
in
you
my
have
life.
left here, that's crazy. I mean, you can get your
Taking him over A Chain is actually kind of wild because he was
over
my
Derrick
10.
Henry.
Yeah,
Also over Derrick
Once
Henry.
again, I'm just sitting here like, holy shit. Like, there's no way.
I
In
like
my
it.
opinion, Derrick
I
Henry
like
can
it.
easily finish top 5. Like, I mean, there's so many players.
We cooking. We cooking out here.
You're cooking up something.
cooking.
I
We're cooking up
I
something.
don't even know
You're
what.
cooking meth.
Yeah.
Crock pot, baby.
What?
Crock pot.
That's brutal. All right,
All right,
Ryan.
Yeah, get it out of the way again.
Drafting right around Mike is the best thing. Also.
Oh, it's the
Just
nuts.
a side note, like that's amazing. You're gonna
everything-
get every player you want.
No, it's amazing. Everything I
I
want.
mean, we'll see about
But
that.
Mario doing
We'll
his
see about
little his makeup list in his head with Mike just picking from his fucking hip is like heaven for me on each side.
Bang,
So-
bang, bang,
Oh,
bang.
but I'm gonna snipe you
Bang,
on the
bang,
field.
No, you will. You always do. Late, but that's later. I got
Yeah,
some
yeah.
time to wait. But yeah, I'm not huge on a team splitting carries, A-Chain and Mostert. I don't think they're going to really slow down Mostert. A-Chain's really good. So I would just go Henry here after already having Tyreek. I see Henry having a huge year this year. So easy Henry for me.
I like it.
Tyreek and
love
Henry's not a bad start.
Oh, I would
No.
absolutely love
Great
two. I would love that.
Two
team.
dogs.
Oh my God.
And so this exact pick is my least favorite pick in the draft. I have done so many mock drafts, and round 2,
It's tough.
I hate this
It's a
pick.
bad bunch of like
a bad
kind
bunch.
of good players, but not like
Like
explosive.
I don't want Drake London. I don't
No,
want you don't want Chris
I don't want
Olave.
Ayuk.
Like Ayuk is like up in the air with his contract, so it's just
Yep.
hard to like gauge like what team he's going to be on.
Yeah, hopefully
Too
that's settled
unsecure.
before draft day.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think it will be. And Mike Evans, I love him, but he's old. Same thing with Debo. It's just like not a fun spot. The only person I kind of like is Nico Collins, but just with all the receivers they have, there's only one ball, you know. So I
Yeah.
feel like
Unless
even
CJ
if
throws
Diggs
for another
even if
6
Diggs
rounds.
doesn't go crazy, it's still gonna affect him. So what I've been doing a lot here,
Cooper
and
Kupp.
call me crazy,
QB.
Cooper Kupp.
Cup.
I knew it. I love that pick. I actually
I
really
got
like
Cooper
that
Kupp.
pick. I mean, Cooper Kupp.
Could
And then
be
you got
crazy though.
Olave taken right after. Those are two receivers that I think but have insane variability to them. Like if Olave plays well and Derek Carr's throwing the ball, you know,
Oh yeah,
he's gonna score a hell of a lot of
Olave's
points 'cause
solid.
he's
It's
really
just
good.
like he gets injured
same
every
with
4
Cooper-
games.
player.
And
Oh
then
my
Cooper
God.
Kupp is, Cooper Kupp, but
Yeah.
Puka's there. So it's whoever.
But I don't
Matthew
mind
Stafford
because
wants
they
to go.
like they're the only two options.
No,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Dude, intern Johnson just went all in.
Mike
quickly there.
Evans, Josh Jacobs.
No, that's
At the
dirty.
turn.
I don't mind that at all.
Josh Jacobs is an interesting.
Well,
one.
team 2 going just wide receiver all in.
Very
yeah,
interesting.
Lamb, Olave, Nico
I like
Collins.
that.
I mean,
Very
It
interesting.
worked last
half
year.
PPR, you could definitely score a fuckload of points.
No,
Not bad
That
receivers
seems
either.
crazy.
and
You going receiver again?
At this
Are you
third
are you
spot-
following that trend?
at this third spot, what I've been doing, so I've been going Cooper Kupp there, and I just love Jalen Waddle this year.
Ooh,
That
I
hurts.
love Jalen
those
Waddle.
receivers
That
are
hurts.
filth.
I actually really want
Those
it.
receivers are actual filth.
So
That's amazing. Jamar Chase, Cooper Kupp, Jalen Waddle. Like rewind like a year and a half. I mean, you got that's an insane draft.
you know, it's
Yeah, it gets to me right here, and like
a little bit of a weird spot.
I mean, it's definitely weird, but like
you kind of
I
have
can't
to
not take A-Chain after this deep of picks. I mean, I
over
don't know.
Pacheco or White.
His ADP is 22. I just don't see how this isn't value here. I mean, I like Pacheco. I like White. I just think A-Chain has that explosive ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Oh my
if I-
god.
and,
3
like,
carries, 211
That's what I'm saying.
yards.
And I think they'll use him more. As long as he doesn't get hurt, he'll be unbelievable. So, yeah, I got to go H-Chain here and pair him with Tyreek. I'll be scoring on every play on the Dolphins.
2 running backs here,
Wow.
first 3.
No, I
All in
think
Dolphins offense.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
that's-
there's wide receiver. These wide receivers are so like not good for their value. I think deeper in the rounds, I can get like Devontae Smith, who hasn't been picked.
Yeah.
Like, all these guys that are much better. But
Yeah.
so I'll wait. Mike
All right.
Merckx, he's got to go kicker now.
That would be wild. No.
Jalen Hurts.
Russell Wilson
But
is still
it
out
actually does hurt because both of my Miami guys who I really like having on my team just got sniped the 2
what I
spots
do.
behind me. So
I mean, you did
a little bit
pass
of
on
pain
A-Chain.
town, but a man who we talked about earlier and whose contract is up in the air.
Another tight end.
Nope.
Ayuk.
Brandon Ayuk.
Wow, this team is.
I think
That's a good
that
pick.
either he stays on the Niners or he goes to the Browns, and I think he actually has some chance to.
I do think he's gonna
Steelers
go to
one time.
Steelers.
Make
Patriots.
A move for him. Make a move for him one time, Steelers. That's all I want.
that would.
Give
I
us
mean,
him
that
and
would be even
Pickens.
better.
The
for
reports are
drafting.
that's where he
That'd
wants
be-
to go.
He
He wants
it's,
to
I
go
mean,
to
that's
the
the
Steelers.
perfect team. If he goes there, that offense all of a sudden gets a little spicy. But all right, Drake London then got sniped right
Wow,
behind.
I love the wide receiver.
Yeah, team 6 wide receivers with Jefferson, Adams, and London.
That's actually filthy too.
3 beasts.
That's what won it last year. Barry went wide receiver
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. This is a weird spot for my team.
I mean, this is a great spot.
A lot of the times, I usually just go Debo here, but I don't know if I'm going to do it in this draft. I don't know if I'm going to do it.
What will he do?
What will he decide?
You get the tight end 1 is still out.
Yeah,
there.
you
Yeah,
could
too.
still
No,
grab
Laporta got
Kelsey.
taken. Laporta got taken.
You could grab your tight end too.
I'm never taking Kelsey.
Wow.
This late in the
That's
third.
quite a statement.
I'm never taking Kelsey there.
Pacheco.
Kelsey in the 5th round drops you.
You know what? Ayuk's not going to be there. I'll go Debo. I will do it.
All right.
I don't love Debo there, but
Wow, Kelsey was
I
picked.
still.
It's
I
one
feel
of those
like you have
ones
to
you
pick
don't
it.
love it, but you just have to do it.
Yeah, you just have to do it. All right, and then we get the
holy
massive
shit.
auto pick wraparound back to me. So, just to recap, Jalen Hurts taken right after my pick. It's
People think he's
QB2.
going to have crazy
Yeah.
season this year.
People
I
are
don't-
all
I don't
over
really
Hurts.
see it.
It's the rushing, and then Kelsey taken right after that.
Makes sense.
Value time.
I take Laporta at that spot in the 3rd. I'd probably take Kelsey at this spot in the 4th, but I just hate reaching on tight ends, and I feel like especially with what we saw from Kelsey last year, that's like, I don't know. I'd want something more. I don't want to say guaranteed. I mean, Debo's not guaranteed, but if Ayuk does leave, who else they throwing the ball to?
Yeah.
Kittle. I mean, they're not.
Jawan Jennings.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Jawan Jennings. So
Jawan
Brock
Jennings.
Purdy will get some yards, and then you went DJ Moore, Stephon Diggs, Lamar Jackson.
Dude, Pacheco in that spot's
Yeah,
crazy.
That is
Pittman,
wild.
Pacheco, and then you got Mahomes going off.
Team 11's running backs.
Jonathan Taylor, Jameer Gibbs,
No, I mean, that's
Isaiah
just-
Pacheco.
Yeah, I mean,
so value.
Stephon Diggs is his wide receiver 1, and then wide receiver 2 is gonna be what? Like,
Could be crazy. I mean, could be
I
something.
don't know.
Dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's
something-
gonna be an interesting spot. All right,
Tank Dell.
we're back here at our like 7th spot, and this is where we get to start having some fun. So, I want to go wide receiver here because I think ETN's perfect at my running back spot. So when you're
But
looking at the receivers out there, you got Tank Dell, who I really like. You got Malik Neighbors, who a lot of people are drafting high, but same reason I'm not drafting Jefferson is the same reason for Neighbors. I don't want
At least
I
the
don't
first
want
4
Daniel
rounds.
Jones. Yeah. I don't want Daniel
fair
Jones.
enough.
as a
Danny
quarterback.
Dimes though.
I used to love Danny Dimes. Not so much anymore.
He is the
Thank
only
God.
receiver on the team.
No,
But-
he is. But
This
helps his
early
ADP.
into
That
the
could
4th.
hurt. That could hurt him.
yeah,
This
so
early into the 4th. is
there's a
like-
couple that I'm picking between. We don't know where T. Higgins is going to be. I love T in this spot. if
T.
he's
Higgins
there.
would be great in this
Yeah.
spot.
But right now I'm between Zay Flowers and Devontae Smith. So,
We know who Mike wants.
yeah, I don't really care who Mike wants.
I mean,
I'm going to
yeah,
go with my
fair.
gut
You
here.
should.
This is a coin flip on draft day,
Wow.
but I still really like Zay Flowers.
I
here.
love Zay
So
Flowers.
Okay.
I'm going
Wow.
Zay
Good pick,
Flowers
good
as the
pick.
wide receiver
I would
one
have Devontae Smith
on the
over that.
Ravens. Yeah, I want a wide receiver 1. I'm a big
fair.
hypotheticals guy. I know Devontae Smith is probably gonna put up better numbers, but
Yeah.
just give me Zay Flowers. I don't
Just
know,
Lamar.
PPR, give me some
He's just
touchdown
like-
bonuses.
More,
But it's just
more
like
shifty.
But it's
yeah.
like four.
He's better to
4 to
watch.
6 receptions. Is
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
And all right, so it went Malik Neighbors right after that.
Now
So
we're at Mike's.
Auto picks love Malik Neighbors. I wonder how. I don't think he'll go that high on our actual.
No.
draft.
No.
I don't think.
I
He'll
don't
go
think
that
so
high.
either.
I think I'll get him. I think I'll get him in the 4th.
No team is going wide receiver this year.
Oh yeah, like team 6.
There's
loves
no
him.
I mean,
enough
there's
running
just no
backs.
way.
Yeah.
All right, Mike.
There's just
All
no
right.
way.
Well, clearly Devontae Smith is on my list for this spot here.
Yeah.
But also I'm looking at Joe the Toe.
Ooh, Joe the Toe.
And I really like Joe the Toe, the most consistent and sneaky top 10 running back. And pairing him with Bijan, I think sounds wonderful. So I'm going to go Joe the Toe.
Yeah, mix
So
it.
Devontae Smith just
I mean, again, every
Fell
single.
to you.
I can't not take.
the fault of Ryan.
These ADPs are just ridiculous that I'm drafting at. I will never not take Devontae Smith.
I mean,
He's
that
going to
team's
put up
pretty
the
good
points.
looking right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, he's
you
going to
gotta
put
go
up the
Devontae.
points. If the Eagles are just
Yeah.
back to what they were in the first 11 weeks, like not losing every other game, I mean, it's free.
All right. Well, now it comes to me, and I actually really like the running backs that have been falling in this spot. This
James
little
Cooks
group:
of the world.
James Cook, Kenneth Walker, Alvin Kamara, Aaron Jones, James Conner.
Alvin
You know,
Kamara,
Swift.
your boy.
Yeah, that's my boy. But I love James Cook this year.
Dude,
Yeah. It's
fair.
they really relied on him late in the year, and he put in work.
Put in work.
He was scoring like crazy.
He's pretty
in
much
fantasy.
the only other player that's with
Trey
With
McBride
what's his name, too.
taken there. I mean,
that's wild.
you know,
Team
people
two
love
is
their
putting
tight
some
ends.
I don't.
Team
I,
two said-
I hate that.
Screw all the running backs.
Wow,
Trey McBride-
intern Johnson.
Trey McBride
Mark-
being taken
Mark
over
Andrews.
Mark Andrews is actually criminal.
I have him over
I-
Mark Andrews.
I actually
That's-
slipped. I like Mark Andrews, like tight end 1.
Actually, I don't know. If that would
Oh,
change. They're
okay.
probably
I
the
mean,
same.
I don't know
They're
about
probably
that.
the
I
same.
have him tight end 1, Travis Kelce 2, Laporta 3. My whole list changed.
Everything just flipped
Yeah,
me
yeah.
flop.
Intern Johnson is getting
Intern
hung
Johnson's
up
got
on
to go
this.
quarterback here. He's
Getting
crazy
hung up
like
on
that.
the turn.
Alvin
Oh,
Kamara.
yeah.
I
Oh,
like
thought
that
about
pick.
it.
Oh no, team 2.
I like
No!
that
Stroud.
I wanted Stroud with
You want
Joe.
Stroud.
I wanted to pair him with Joe.
Yeah, the classic quarterback running back combo.
Well, I mean, Joe, he's a very versatile man. He
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
can catch the balls and run the ball and score touchdowns.
No, of course, Mike. That's well said. Mario, after CJ Stroud's taken right in front of you, I mean, that's 5 quarterbacks gone before it gets to you in the 5th.
Yeah.
That's probably around what's going to happen, honestly.
Yeah.
Especially with our league. People love reaching on QBs.
Yeah.
What do you like here?
Few options. I think I do like dream scenario would be like the Joe Burrow Jamar Chase combo.
pick. Oh my god.
But there's no way I can take Joe at this spot here. It just makes no sense. I have to go running back. Between Aaron Jones, Kenneth Walker, I just like Kenneth Walker a little more. He's a little younger. So I'm gonna take Kenneth Walker.
that's a
here.
great pick there.
I like that.
He's very good. If he stays healthy, I mean, they're going to score.
Yeah.
Seattle, their
Yeah.
offense is going to score. This is a spot I've had so much, which I kind of like. I'm huge on the idea that fantasy points are scored most by running quarterbacks. And I feel like in this spot, if I don't get one of the Richardsons
hurts.
or Murray, I'm screwed with running. There's no running quarterbacks left in the
Anthony
draft.
Richardson here?
So I personally am going to go Anthony Richardson just because he runs the ball a lot, and I don't think this year they're going to push him that hard, and he should be fine with this offense. I mean, everything's getting
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Another year of Josh Downs, Jonathan Taylor's going to be healthy. So yeah, Anthony Richardson's here. I got to get a Russian quarterback.
I love Anthony Richardson.
No, I love
this
this
season.
team.
I
This team is
love him. I
ridiculous.
think
I love him in the 5th.
I had him in the
I think
top,
that's. I mean, I've just been value town.
I had him in my top 5 QBs in our QB episode. I'm obsessed.
What, he was
with him.
seventh
I just
here?
don't draft quarterbacks
Yeah.
early.
That's fair.
I just got to do rushing this year. They're going to be.
No, I like it. I love it here.
Mike
Yeah.
looking at his list.
Hey,
God.
I just had to make sure. I wanted to confirm that Joe Burrow was number 6 on my list, and he is. I really like Joe Burrow here, but I also have my eye on T. Higgins, who is not his number 1, but a very solid receiver on that team with a very solid quarterback.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, for now, that's a good point. But
I mean, you still
I-
got some other receivers too.
I also do. I don't know. I kind of like buffering up my receivers, so I'm gonna go T. Higgins here.
Yes. All right. Perfect. This is exactly the spot.
All right, can we just talk about Team 6 real quick?
Yeah.
before you-
No, I love Team 6.
my
Says
lord.
all
All
three.
receivers.
Jettas,
5
Adams,
rounds,
London,
5 rounds.
Neighbors, Dell.
It's gonna be interesting to see how they.
I'm gonna have to
finish up
trade
this draft.
preseason right now with Team 6.
This is
Yeah.
Barry.
Yeah,
This is
Yeah,
Barry. We have a
literally.
guy in our league who picks a position and just drafts only that
I mean,
position.
5 rounds,
and it
5
worked
receivers.
so
is-
well last year.
Who was it that was it you that drafted 2 quarterbacks in the first 3 rounds one year?
At the 3-4 turn.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that was
When I was
so
at
funny.
12.
That's sharp.
That was absurd.
It was so sharp.
It actually was going
in
to
a
work.
1 QB league.
I I got a little too antsy and
You're
sold
trying
them
to
off
hold
for
out
cheap.
for trade and then trade
And
out.
it would have worked so perfect because both my QBs, I drafted Mahomes and Jackson, and they
Yeah.
both went crazy. I just like sold Mahomes way too
Oh,
cheap.
so
Yeah.
sick.
No, that's tough. This is my spot for George Pickens. If I can get George Pickens here, I am obsessed with it. I think he is one of the most slept on receivers in football. He was the highest yards per catch in the entire NFL last year. Had no quarterback play, caught 1,100 yards. Way improved quarterback play this year.
Yeah.
I think our defense is gonna actually look a lot better on paper too, with the offense giving it some rest. And then Najee was a 1,000-yard rusher. We also have Jalen Warren, so not as many eyes I think on Pickens, and people will actually be able to give him the ball.
Yeah.
So if he can be my wide receiver 4 with I'm flexing him in depending on the week. I love it. I'm so obsessed with this.
And if he
Ambassador
pops
Bull.
off, then
Even
Oh,
better.
the run.
Yeah.
The run. Ooh.
Ooh.
Dude, there's some value picks being
There
this
are
late.
some value picks.
I mean, David Montgomery gets his point. Round 5, he's going to
James
get his
Con-
15 a game.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they
James
love
Conner
playing
at
him.
the
70
end.
yards and touchdown.
I mean, you got your Kyle Pitts taken there.
That's disgusting.
I love Kyle Pitts.
I mean, you know.
You just have to love Kyle Pitts.
No, wow, this pick.
He's such a football guy.
Jaden
everything
Reed.
about him.
Yeah, everything about him. Top to
Jaden
bottom.
Reed is absolutely crazy to me.
That's a crazy pick.
psychopath. I mean, over Christian Kirk and even Stevenson, DeAndre Swift, Najee
Jordan
Harris,
Love, God choose a
anyone.
boy.
I mean, that's just ridiculous.
He's gonna choose his
He
boy.
might be wide receiver 3 on the team.
Yeah.
he might be wide receiver 1.
I mean, it won't be wide receiver. You know,
It's awesome.
And
That's
this
absurd.
is actually my dream spot right here. A running back I am obsessed with is still around. He's actually the next best ADP running back.
Yeah.
DeAndre Swift, I think, is going to have a
love
great
that.
year
Over
on
Najee?
the Bears. Oh yeah, over Najee.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
There's 2 running backs on the Steelers. I love Najee, but
He's been doing a lot
he's not
better.
DeAndre Swift, and DeAndre Swift he's going to be him. And if Caleb Williams can move the ball, he'll be catching a lot of passes too. So give me RB2 DeAndre Swift after Travis.
Well,
Burrow.
Mike gets
I
sniped.
did just get sniped.
Mike
with
just got
Joe Burrow
snippety
at
snopped.
Team 6. But you know what? Not the worst case scenario. I actually really like Kyler Murray. He still made my top 10 list. Snuck in there at the 10 spot. I'm gonna go Kyler.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is my dream scenario. I said if I get value in my draft, when I get my 2 wide receivers set, my 2 running backs absolutely set, and I get my rushing quarterback, I will get this player in every single draft, and I'm obsessed with him.
Oh God.
Zach Moss?
Nick
Nick
Chubb.
Chubb.
Oh,
If Nick Chubb starts week 5, you could have RB1 for 12 weeks.
Yeah.
That's facts.
And I already have
Such
Derrick Henry and
facts.
this
You already
is,
got your running back.
I will reach on Nick Chubb if you can get you can be 2-2 to start the season and be fine. That playoff push with Nick Chubb, getting him in the 6th round, I'm just
Yeah,
I would
as long as he
love
doesn't
that.
get hurt.
But I'm saying I'm banking.
Well, he's already hurt.
I'm saying he's already
if
hurt.
he
I'm
doesn't
banking on him
re-hurt,
being healthy.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Mario.
I kind of like Christian Kirk here. I also like Najee here. So I'm kind of between these 2. So I don't know. I think I'm going to go
George
George Kittle.
Oh, hey, Najee got sniped by team 2.
Yeah,
That's
real
okay.
quick.
That was
I just,
well said.
It,
That was
just,
well said.
I couldn't decide if I want to go receiver, running back. I'll let the people pick for me, and I'll just take
I love that.
position.
I love that.
Fair
But George
enough.
Kittle, it was just too good to pass
Dak.
up in the 6th.
Dak Prescott.
I guess
By
that's
intern
around
Johnson.
That's around his pick.
Intern Johnson.
I thought it was the 5th round, but yeah, that's Kirk. Dude,
And
Kirk that late, I
yeah,
think so
Mostert
value.
right there
It's
too.
so valuable.
Mostert's an interesting pick this year
Most are tough.
because he could just
He's also old, but I
he
mean,
could just be the guy again.
But he got a lot. Is there any way to repeat those touchdowns? That's really tough to do in any.
I don't know. They didn't
year.
think he could do it last year. He's old. As
But
fuck.
they didn't think he'd be able to play. But to repeat that many touchdowns.
yeah,
is crazy.
that's a lot. Mario, after Kirk and Mostert go in Prescott, who are you looking at?
I'm trying to look at a receiver that really just is speaking to me right now. And one that I think
What are you doing over there, Mike?
No, I'm just waiting. Biding my time and waiting.
Okay. Was
freaking out.
No, I know.
I want us to zoom
No,
in.
I
on
mean,
that,
his-
make sure people can see what he was doing with his
his
hands.
feet have been bouncing, his hands are rubbing. I don't know what
We're
he's doing over
good.
there.
We're
Yeah,
doing
his
good.
hands are rubbing
Feet
below,
above the
below
table.
the
We're
table
doing
too.
good.
Let's
We're
keep
doing
those
good.
hands
We're
above
doing
the
good.
table.
We're doing
above,
good.
above below round.
But no, a receiver who's going honestly below some receivers on his team, who I think is easily the wide receiver 1 on his team, and I think he's climbing up ADP a lot. It sounds like he's not going to really be facing any suspension this year. I just love Rashee Rice this late.
I mean, if he's Mahomes loves him.
Mahomes
Yeah.
loves him. I had him last year in second half of the season. I mean, the dude was 10 points a week,
Yeah.
minimum. So
No, I like that a lot. Another This is a weird spot because I really want to go receiver here. I may have two solid ones, but just in case. Backup. I hate the wide receiver spot here. It's like a bunch of throw up rookies or second years.
Adunze,
or whatever.
Addison, Worthy.
Like this is not my rankings at all.
Worthy's kind of speaking to me.
I have no interest
you take all the Worthy.
in Worthy this. I have no interest in Worthy at like literal.
I take Hollywood Brown
all
over
this
Worthy.
year. So I'm gonna go with. I personally, I'm a little biased on this pick, but I think on this team, someone's got to be thrown to, and I think as the guy who's the oldest on this
Evan
team is
Ingram.
gonna get the ball a lot. No, I'm going with my boy
Godwin,
DJ.
Dante Johnson.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
personally he is he scores fantasy points a lot when he gets thrown the ball. I think he's the guy that's
If
gonna
he
get
can- if
six.
he can catch
He
it.
just well, he just
Yeah,
needs
that's
full
an
targets.
interesting
you just make
I
that
had
up.
him.
What do I make up?
You want to look at his catch rate?
No, but like, what do you mean? What
percentage
do I
last
make
year?
up?
You
He's
said
known
if
as
he
a
catches it.
he's known as a receiver who has bad hands.
But that's just known. That isn't the truth. It's just people make jokes about people and then.
But it's not me making it up. That's his stigma.
That was
like
like
in
3
camp,
years
the
ago.
biggest video coming around of him in camp is missing a slant, and then everyone says,
I mean, everyone does that. It's like
No, but I'm saying it was like it went viral. It's not like a thing that I'm the only one.
No,
saying.
but you're the one who always says he has no hands. And
I
can't
also
catch.
I mean, he doesn't
believe-
have hands.
I
But that's just
believe
not
the
true.
theory that most people believe that he doesn't have any hands.
Yeah, I believe the truth where I look at the catch percentage. And
There's a reason we
drop
shipped him
percentage.
off. Why did we ship him off for a
Yeah,
fourth
why we
rounder?
ship him up?
for a
For
fourth
nothing.
rounder?
For no, I mean, we're screwed now with no receivers.
But why did we do that?
What do you mean? He wanted to
Like,
leave. We weren't gonna pay him.
Your
we
office
didn't
thinks
pay
that you
him.
guys
We
are
have him
better
under
without him.
contract. It was nothing to do with him leaving and then like us needing to pay him. We could have just held on to him for 2 more years. But we said
Bye.
bye for nothing.
Yeah,
Peace.
I don't know if you've noticed, we make terrible decisions with our offensive.
So
line.
there was just no reason we did that.
No, same.
Okay.
I disagree with our Steelers' offensive moves, but yeah, I think Deontay's going to be fine. He gets his, especially half PPR, he'll get his 6 for 80 and a touchdown. I think Bryce Young's going to have a better year this year, and Carolina's going to score. So,
All right.
I
Well,
like
Mike,
Deontay.
It ain't Michael draft without me texting or getting one of my boys, one of my Texas boys. I also think that Xavier Worthy has been showing up and showing out in this training camp. I think there's been a lot of viral videos of him doing really well. And I would not be surprised if he ends up passing up Rashee Rice as wide receiver 1.
I'd be
You
blown
know,
away.
biased,
I'd be
clearly
blown away.
biased,
isn't
clearly
it crazy
biased.
that
Clearly biased,
the
but hey,
two
hands
non-wide
up.
receiver ones on the Chiefs just got taken before
That's
the
facts.
actual wide receiver
Travis
one on the
Kelce?
Chiefs? No. What?
oh. Wait, did Travis Kelce get?
I mean, Travis Kelce's
Mike,
tied in one
we're in
or
the
two
7th
people's
round.
drafts.
No, oh, okay, yeah,
We're
yeah.
in the 7th round.
No,
You
yeah.
picked Laporta at 2.
No, yeah. That
Did you
was
just ask if Kelsey was still there?
no, it's a neck.
Nah, it's more than that.
That's
No,
a neck.
Hollywood Brown is the wide receiver one.
It was
on
a
that
neck.
team, but I'm not taking him. This is a weird spot. I don't know. Part of me wants to just get my quarterback here, but so many
That's
teams,
not fun.
So many teams
Yeah,
already
of course.
have quarterbacks that like.
You don't gotta worry.
Nothing to worry about.
No, I don't need to worry. No, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I don't need to worry. Yo,
Just wait it out.
the guys I'm looking at here are not the sexiest.
Yeah, they're really not. There's some ugly picks.
They got
But-
no sexy factor.
But
All
someone's got to pick him.
Yeah.
This is a reach.
True.
I'm just acknowledging that, and he'll probably be around next round on the turn. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna gamble it. I'm gonna
What?
say he's gonna be around next round on the turn.
What's happening?
No, I was gonna get a rookie. I guess none of you are picking after me. I'm looking at Lad McConkey here.
Oh, you'll
With
definitely have him.
dead serious
We
because
definitely could.
Justin Herbert throws for 5,000 yards. Who is he going to throw to on that team?
He doesn't throw 5,000.
He has to stay healthy. Though.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, if he's healthy, he throws for 5,000 yards.
To Josh Palmer.
He's not throwing Josh Palmer.
I mean, Josh
No,
Palmer
he's
is
throwing
wide
to the
receiver
receiver they drafted 1 overall. I mean, I love Lad McConkey, but I'm going to get him in the 8th because no one's going to take him. I'm getting my running back here. Easy pick. You got to go Zach Moss here.
That could be my
Easy pick.
Oh my God, what a run!
Well, look at this run.
Jesus. Whoa.
Oh, McConkey!
Damn it!
On a 5 wide receiver run.
I just knew he was going to get taken.
That
As soon
was
as I saw
insane.
Hollywood and Calvin Ridley, I was like, damn it.
Yeah.
No. Maybe I need to reach on Lad. I really want Lad. I really
I don't
want
think
Lad.
you have to worry about Lad in our draft.
I might not have to.
You'll get
That's
Lad
true.
whenever you want.
Yeah.
These guys, these auto drafts, they know the sleepers. They know who's looking at. I guess we are drafting on Sleeper. Shout out Sleeper, sponsor us.
Woo!
All right, yeah.
Everything's changed.
I don't have Lad anymore. I got 3 running backs already. I can look quarterback here. Let me see what tight ends are left.
Well, your boys left.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean I'm getting Brock Bowers.
I'm about
Yeah.
to.
If I can't get Lad, I'm getting Brock.
Yeah.
If I can't get Lad, I'm getting Brock. That's it.
into Jalen
Done.
Warren. His RB1's Jalen Warren. That's
Oh
sharp.
my God.
That team is electric.
dude, Jalen Ward, Dude, this might be the best drafted team I've ever seen.
All right. Well, I have another opportunity to get one of my boys and Jonathan Brooks, the clear RB1 on the Panthers. And I'm really tempted to do so. But I also have a quarterback who's on my top 10 list still available in Jordan Love. And I'm kind of in a pickle.
After you drafted Murray.
Yeah,
2
no,
rounds ago.
I like Love here for you.
Yeah, I love Love.
That's good. I
Big
like
Love guy.
Quarterback
Big
in the
Love.
6th,
Hey.
quarterback in the 8th, and maybe a 3rd in the 9th.
I love having backups and I love having trading pieces. But my heart tells me to go with my boy, so I'm going to go with my boy, Jonathan Brooks. Don't get hurt, please, this year.
You don't know.
And
do
that's
you?
it.
It's not a Michael draft unless he goes his OG favorite quarterback in Kyler Murray, and then Texas player, both rookies.
Yeah.
Like, that's a Michael draft.
That's my dog.
That's
But go Oklahoma, right? You
Sooners?
drafted Kyler Murray. I was just talking. I was rooting for your team. You Kyler Murray.
He's a big
I'm-
Oklahoma guy.
I'm
That's
over
why
it.
he's
I'm over
actually
it, Kyler
he said I'm drafting
I'm
my
over it.
guys.
Let's continue.
And he
That's,
said Oklahoma.
that's why
I
he's
love
a
you
Kyler
said
Murray
Brooks don't
fan.
get hurt, but he's already hurt.
No, he's already injured.
I mean, he's already.
He's coming off an
missing the
injury.
first-
He's already injured.
He's already ruled out the first month of the season.
I mean,
No, he's
Yeah.
injured, already injured, gonna be injured.
Yeah.
Miles Sanders.
Yeah.
Value time.
Well,
that's my dog.
But I mean, you,
Oh.
honestly,
Miles
you, should
Sanders
go,
hurt too.
you can go another
It's a Nick
quarterback.
Chubb idea.
You could go another quarterback. I mean, Sanders is still out there for rookies.
That's kind of sharp.
Go ahead, Mario.
It's Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan.
I'm about to pick. So, I mean,
Jesus.
this is tough because this is where it just gets fun. Whoever you feel like
Because, like, I mean, the name Hopkins is just like.
Yeah, Hopkins slaps. I just don't like Tennessee as a whole. I think they'll be all right. I don't see anything crazy. Personally, I like guessing who the wide receiver one's going to be on a fantasy quarterback that's going to score a lot of points.
You're going the rookie?
I think Josh Allen is going to be
Wow.
QB1, always will be, and I think Keon Coleman has looked unbelievable in training camp. I loved him at Florida State. I know people were worried about his speed or route running, whatever. I think he's going to go crazy, and he was value. Keon Coleman, let's go crazy this year, baby.
The 8th round, too. Might as well.
Yeah, I mean, might as well. This is just fun. I mean, I already got my wide receivers. All right, Mario.
All right. Well, I'm looking at a running back here who I think, with his new quarterback situation, could open up the run game for him.
Damn it.
I don't want to risk losing him on this little wraparound, so I'm just going to get him now. I'm going to get
Okay.
Brian Robinson.
Oh.
That's sharp. No,
Not
that's
bad.
That's
I
very
like that.
value, dude.
I
He
like
was so
that.
good last year and so slept on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
got hurt. Oh,
He's also a
intern
touchdown
Johnson.
machine. I love that guy.
Especially with the new Washington offense.
Yeah.
All right, intern Johnson.
Let's see where he goes.
Come on, Mr.
Javonte
Johnson.
Williams. Trey Benson.
Okay.
Wow.
He doesn't have James Conner.
No, you just
That's
got
kind of
you
electric.
just got the RB2 for the Cardinals.
No,
for
I
that
have
reason.
such a better pick than that, and I hope
That's kind of
Mario
like
doesn't take
Jaden
it.
Jaden
Daniels.
Oh, Mario just got hurt there.
No.
Dak Prescott, Jaden Daniels at quarterback's kind of electric for. He has
I
like
love that.
Mr. Consistent in the
He
regular
always gets
season,
Dak.
and then wild card.
He's obsessed with Dak.
For
He is
who?
Dak in every fantasy.
What do you
For
mean?
intern Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, intern Johnson, yeah.
For
Intern
intern
Johnson.
Johnson.
Yeah, intern Johnson.
Oh, what did I say?
Yeah,
Doesn't
we'll
matter.
bleep it out.
Doesn't
Don't worry.
matter.
All right,
We're
bleep it
bleeping it out.
Anyways,
Mario,
I
don't
think-
you do me here. I have one guy I want. You'll be fine. You don't do me.
yeah, I'm thinking like Jordan Love is kind of speaking to me here. I think in our actual draft, I probably would go Love here, but something about I don't know. I'm just there's no way I don't pick this guy here.
Okay,
I
thank
got
God.
Brian Thomas.
It's your
I'll
boy.
live your life.
It's your boy.
I mean,
Brian Thomas. I fucking love that.
All right, this
I
is
love that pick
no
so
Brian
much.
Thomas is it's your boy.
They,
You got to run with your boy.
to back up Ryan's Keon Coleman pick, the two offenses with the most vacated air yards by losing receivers. Buffalo was number 1. Jacksonville was number
Yep,
2.
100%.
So
Calvin all year.
they got to throw to someone.
Yeah.
They got. I mean, they have some. We'll see. They have a lot of weapons over there. This is my just dream scenario again. I feel like if I get this set of players, I'm gonna have a top 5 running back throughout the whole year. So I'm taking Ford. I think he was unbelievable
I
last
love
year.
that.
I think
love
Cleveland's offensive line is unbelievable, and no matter what, either way, I'm probably gonna have a top 7 running back per game.
Ford, I think, is also once it's closer to our draft time, we'll probably be going a little higher.
No,
With
I
the
agree.
news today that Dante Foreman, the backup, just got injured.
No, I saw it. No, I got hurt.
So-
And also Ford is unbelievable. Like he was unbelievable
Yeah.
last year in placement. So I think having
The
those
volume
two,
is going to be there.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
no matter what have a RB top 10 at least every
Yeah.
single week.
Yeah.
So I got to pair those two if it comes this late.
No, Ford's gonna be good.
Well, once again, Mr. Love is still on the board. And once again, I don't really want to take him right now. So I think I'm going to go with one of his guys in Christian Watson. but I also don't really like that. So
I think I'm gonna get Jordan Love. I don't like that. I think I'm gonna get Christian Watson. You know,
We're
I don't
listening
like
to
that.
Mike
So-
think through his decision making.
I love it.
no,
just
so
speaking
what
out
I
loud
do
here.
is if I still don't like a guy,
Defense.
no,
Okay.
you just go back to Jordan Love. All reliable. Get back a
Misclick.
quarterback.
Misclick.
Can't miss click.
Wait, so you are taking Jordan Love, but you're back on him.
Yeah.
Back on Jordan Love.
Jordan
Back on.
Love. He's got
All right,
Kyler Murray
well-
and Jordan.
Back off 6 inches, stay up on.
There's a couple
even know what you
quarterbacks
just
here that I think can do really
Enunciate.
well in the 9th round.
You.
I'm looking at Tua and I'm looking at Jared Goff. So
Mr. Goff. I love Jared.
I think these are both pretty interchangeable. They're basically the same in my mind, where they both have offenses that throw the ball a shitload and receivers that can catch a million passes a game and go for a bunch of touchdowns. So
You got
I'm just gonna,
Amon-Ra.
Yeah, I like.
I was
that
gonna say
connection.
I have Amon-Ra, so I'm
That's
just
a
gonna pair him
sexy-
up.
On Goff.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
That's
gonna
a
do.
beautiful connection.
All I'm gonna do is pair him up. So
You're
Jared
good
Goff.
for 40 combined points. No
Yeah,
matter what,
tie it up.
every game.
Caleb Williams and Tua both taken.
Wow.
Christian Watson, Jake Ferguson, JSN.
Gus
Eckler.
Edwards.
Wow,
Eckler.
you have the
Jesus.
new running back of the Chargers taken right after the old, or right before the old running back of the Chargers.
That's sharp.
And then Jamison Williams, damn it. That was okay, that was like a sneaky later round pick. I didn't know how early he's gonna go. I don't know how early he'll go in our actual draft. Because
Yeah,
I
we'll
feel like
see.
Jamison Williams, like, absolute freak in college.
But yeah.
Freak.
You don't know.
Then injured, but like when he's playing, he's pretty
Not
good.
bad, yeah.
So I don't know. I like him a lot. Our team's kind of filled out. Like, I'm looking at my roster. I got Goff, ETN, Swift, Amon-Ra, Debo, Brock Bowers, Zay Flowers with Pickens and Zach Moss on the bench. Like, pretty legit team. I'm a fan. It's very Tyler draft. So now it's time for me to start taking some shots. And
Shoot from the hip.
the one I'm looking at right away is Adonai Mitchell. I think he can go crazy this year if he actually gets an opportunity to.
Yeah.
He's gonna be wide receiver 1 on the Colts.
What? Over Pittman?
Yeah.
End downs.
He'll trust me. You'll see.
No, like
He's a better receiver overall.
Than Pittman?
What?
Yeah.
I don't know about
What
that.
did he do? What?
He'll prove himself.
No,
What?
sorry. I'm talking about Adonai Mitchell. That was not what I was
I'm
going
gonna
to
have a
say about
stroke.
him.
I'm
That's
gonna
what I
have a
was
stroke right
thinking.
now. Am I-
No, he's
am I
not going to be
sweating?
wide receiver 1 on the Colts, but Anthony Richardson's being picked in some drafts as a top 5 quarterback. Josh Downs is kind of like the across the field short route guy. I think Adonai Mitchell can score some touchdowns, and who knows? I mean, you're in your 10th round. You're filling up kicker defense last couple picks. I already have my tight end, so you start taking some shots on rookies. I like him better than Romeo Dobbs, so I'm going Adonai Mitchell.
Damn it.
Dallas Goedert
I
just
think Goddard's
taken.
gonna be perfect for Hurts this year.
The guy who I'm gonna go with is also the third rookie that I'm gonna be going with. I really love the Rams. I think they score a lot. Not only are they my favorite team, but
Blake Corum.
I think that Blake Corum has an opportunity to get a lot of red zone touches because he's such a powerful runner. And it's later round, so we'll see what can happen.
Wow, Blake Corum, that's crazy. I'm a little worried here. I feel like I have to take like a tight end here before it just gets absolutely destroyed. I mean, holy shit, I'm looking at these guys.
Yeah.
After like Hawkinson and
Pat
Komet.
Freiermuth.
Yeah.
I don't even want.
I love Fryermuth here, honestly.
Personally, I just have to go Hawkinson. I think he's sneaky fantasy wise. He gets
sure.
the ball a lot. Let's
Yeah.
go Hawkinson because I think they'll score. But that's scary. That list gets
Yeah, I
thin.
know. There's not many tight ends after
Jesus.
that little bunch.
Does get a little thin there. All right, here. This is probably the last time I'll draft a running back for the rest of the draft. Feel like you got to just have 4 on the roster.
Doesn't hurt.
That's my idea.
That doesn't hurt. And this guy, actually, I learned this today. Well, there's 2 guys I'm looking at. Chase Brown and Chuba Hubbard. Miles Sanders is injured. Jonathan Brooks is injured, so Hubbard gets all the carries. He's not very talented. He's not very good. So I don't really like him. Chase Brown for the Bengals. I think a Bengals running back is going to be good this year. He's been getting majority of the reps with the ones. So I'm going to go Chase Brown.
Yeah, if he could somehow beat out Zach Moss.
I doubt he beats out Zach Moss, but yeah.
That's what Zach Taylor said literally today. He
That
said-
he's the running back 1.
Not that he didn't announce it, but he kind of did announce it.
Hinted at it.
I think Zach Moss will
I
be
was
the
going to
starter,
say,
but
I'd bet
Chase
on
Brown
Zach
has
Moss
looked
to get
really
the carries,
good
but yeah,
in the past.
we'll see.
Dubes into Shakir. I like Shakir there.
Khalil Shakir.
That's
I mean,
value.
I like
That's,
Dobbs here, honestly, too.
that's kind of your logic. I mean, with Shakir for Coleman, it's just like
Josh
Shakir
Allen's
did
gonna
it
get
last
his.
year.
No, yeah,
he did it.
He
last
already
year.
has the trust. I just like the rookie, but
Sutton and Zeke. What do we feel about Zeke here in the 11th?
I don't. There's
I
just.
hate
It's
Zeke
the
fantasy
biggest
wise.
waste of a pick is
Yeah.
to
Really?
draft Ezekiel Elliott.
Yep.
Really?
Facts.
Biggest waste.
he
of a
can
pick.
get if
What's he gonna do though?
But if he gets like the 50 yards and a touchdown in your flex, and in a week you need a 12 to 15 point week.
But that's gonna happen like
A couple
one or
of
two
times.
games
You just
the
gotta
entire
hope-
year.
You gotta hope it's the week.
So like you
play
just
him.
gotta
Yeah.
pray.
I'll
that,
bet
like,
you
just
any amount of
rolling
money
a
is more than
16-sided
12 points
dice.
in 1 week of a year. I'll bet you over 3.
I mean,
12 point. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe he scores 2
Go-
touchdowns in a week.
go find someone. in the
No, I
street,
said
make
3
that
or
bet.
more weeks. Yeah,
Anyways, I'm gonna
not just
go
one.
quarterback here because I gotta draft a quarterback at some point. There's a lot of good ones here, and I feel like I could probably wait on like a Matthew Stafford or Aaron Rodgers.
You don't have your QB yet.
I don't have a QB yet. I don't mind Trevor Lawrence here though. Honestly, I think he's gonna have a bounce back season. So let's go T-Law.
T-Law.
Wow, over Herbert.
mean-
I like it.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, hopefully him and pair him with Brian Thomas, he'll go off.
Yeah, it's a nice little 1-2 punch there.
Oh, there's nothing better than
That's the 1-2 punch.
in my entire existence than in the 11th round snapping off a deep wide receiver 1. I mean, you were talking about this Herbert guy throwing for a ton. He's going to throw it to his actual wide receiver 1
Yeah.
that he knows. Joshua
I mean,
Palmer.
that's the most value.
And deep threat. I think Palmer was the
Ryan
one.
just taking value.
I mean, that's just the pick. I mean, I know Ladd's supposedly going to be good, but like
Lads filth.
Josh Palmer's the one that he threw
Josh
to-
Palmer was good last year.
No,
too.
Josh Palmer's great. He just was behind Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. So
Yeah.
Josh Palmer's the guy. We'll see how it works out.
No, the Chargers and the Bills just absolutely cleaned out their wide receiver room.
Yeah.
Like it's
Really
actually crazy. It's like an average receiver now becomes their maybe wide receiver 1 on both teams, then they each have a rookie.
Yeah.
It's very similar situations.
Yeah.
I pretty much hate all of these picks and the
That's
11th
sharp.
round, but
Yeah. Sam Laporte is looking lonely. He might need a backup.
Laporte does not need it. No.
I mean, you already got a backup QB though.
Yeah.
I mean, I have
get
to
a
get,
third.
have to
Every
get it out of the
position
way.
has an extra position except tight end.
Have to get it out of the way. But no, I am gonna go with a similar thinking of intern Johnson, and Josh Allen is a great productive quarterback, and he needs to throw
love
somebody.
this pick, Mike. Love this pick.
So Curtis
So
Samuel.
yeah, great pick. He
He'll
could
be the-
honestly be like a top 30.
No, he'll be
receiver
that
this
slot. He's the only
Yeah,
true
Curtis
slot.
Samuel's gonna get some
year.
reps.
He's going to be open every play.
No, he's good.
I-
He's definitely
Jacoby
good.
Myers is. I don't know about that one.
Dude, he was kind of balling last year. Out of nowhere.
was.
Myers.
He was scoring like 20
Him
points a
and
game.
the dude with the Mac Hollins or something,
Yeah,
they
bro,
were
so out
both
of nowhere,
scoring
they
crazy for
score.
like 3 weeks.
Yeah. All right, so there's a couple players. Like this is my shot taking rounds. Like in mock drafts, I like taking shots and seeing how they look and how they feel before a real draft.
He must feel great.
They all do feel great. Gosh, I really want to take this guy. He's just always hurt. But I'll do it. All right, so J.K. Dobbins was a guy that
I
was
was looking
such a
at
good
J.K.
running back in
Dobbins.
college, but he's just always been hurt.
And like
Every year.
He's always hurt.
second
Yeah.
half of his rookie season on the Ravens.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
that run was crazy.
He just
So
looks
good.
he
It's
just
absurd.
looks good
And
when he's healthy. I don't know if he's gonna be healthy.
I mean, that was 3 ACLs ago.
They took Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins off the Ravens and put them on the Chargers. But I don't know. I feel like Harbaugh's seen J.K. Dobbins in college so much. I think he's a fan.
He saw.
And if he's healthy,
He a fan, he a
if
fan.
we've seen what Chargers wide receivers or running back ones can do. They can go absolutely nuts. I don't
Yep.
think Gus Edwards is like an all downs back.
No.
Not at all. He's just
not
like
at all.
a bang up the middle type guy. So yeah, if J.K. Dobbins, another flyer, but if it works, I feel like that can be one that pays a lot of dividends for you.
I like
Leggett.
it.
I
I like
love
it.
Leggett.
Xavier
love
Leggett.
Leggett.
Go.
Mike Williams,
Go on,
too. That
get-
is
Oh.
value. I mean, I
That
don't
is
think
fire.
we all think Garrett Wilson's going to go crazy. I also think that, but like Mike Williams as a wide receiver, too, is great with
Is there any
Chargers.
shot Kendre Miller becomes
Also,
running back
Rashid
one?
Shaheed in the 12th round is so
fine.
valuable.
That is.
I mean,
Yeah,
Derek
He's,
Carter-
he's wide receiver too on the team.
Yeah, and then you got Kendre
actually
Miller,
might be-
probably running back one when Kamara decides not to play.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right, back to me. So I already have, what, 4 running backs, right? Yeah, I have 4 running backs, and I have
5
5
receivers.
receivers.
Same here.
So I'm kind of in a spot I love, right? You got 3 rounds left, or 4 rounds left for me. You know, kicker, defense are going to be last 2. So now you got to look at your backups, and this is a quarterback that can just go insane. I mean, he can do his thing. It's got to be Kirk Cousins here.
Yeah.
Like, if they're good, he's going to be a top fantasy quarterback. Not like top couple, but he'll be up there.
Yeah.
And I think they'll be pretty good. There's the easiest schedule in the league. Like, might as well just take your backup
No,
as
I
Kirk.
agree.
All right. Again, getting into the shit rounds of everything. But there is a running back room which is extremely explosive and also very injury prone, and that is the Miami Dolphins. I think, worst case nuclear disaster happens and Mostert and A-Chain both get hurt. There is value to be seen in getting Mr. Right here, RB3.
What's his first
on the
name?
Miami, Jalen Wright.
You just had to click on
Tennessee boy.
No.
I had to,
my boy,
I had to
Tennessee
double
boy.
check. You had to double check.
Wow.
That's that
That's
Volt.
my dog.
That's a
You just-
pick in the 12th right
That's
there.
my dog.
All right, Mario.
It's
Bet.
on
Or
Ryan.
Ryan. I keep thinking that says Ryan. Or Mario.
I mean,
don't know why.
sure.
The names are like blurred on my
literally
screen.
isn't. Oh.
Yeah,
Not
this is a
close.
weird one here. I'm just
There's too many good picks.
But just like getting a starting running back in the 12th round is kind of
Who are we looking
crazy to me.
Chuba
Like
Chuba Hubbard.
Sanders is hurt. Brooks is not only hurt, but coming off the most disgusting injury you can
And
have.
he's probably not
Yeah.
going to be effective.
I thought you
this
were going
year.
to say Algier.
No,
That's your boy.
So
No,
short.
no, I'm
Oh
getting
my
him
God.
later.
Don't let me. Oh,
Me
I
and
love
Ryan, one
Algier.
of us is getting
That's
that.
I
your
mean,
boy.
Bijan, he's getting split carries. No, we didn't. This is not a conversation about
It's
Bijan.
not- it's not a Texas conversation.
It's not the
Texas,
Bijan
no.
conversation.
Not a,
It's not the
not a
Bijan
Falcons
conversation.
conversation either. Yeah, I'm gonna go Chuba here. I think this is unbelievable.
Yeah,
Ridiculous
you gotta go,
value.
man.
I just have to go
You gotta
Chuba,
go.
rubba dubba.
Rubba dubba chubba.
Rubba dubba.
What are you
dubba.
rubbing down, Mario?
Pause.
Mike?
Resume.
Pause.
Fast forward. We're going to go. Ooh, I kind of like Josh Downs here.
Finished.
I love Chuba. That's unbelievable.
But
Mario's a big Downs guy.
like,
Whoa.
I don't know what that was supposed to mean.
The pot calling the kettle black on that one.
Hey!
Whoa. We've talked to.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I can't talk about his community.
Tyler's
clearly
banned-
went to
Tyler's banned
school
from
in
that.
Mike's
South.
part of a protected group.
Amen.
He is.
AAPI, brother.
He takes the ladder up to the bus.
AAPI.
Go ahead, Mario.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like these receivers are good. Like, I don't mind.
Just grab a kicker.
So, I don't know. Let's just get the first defense.
Sharp. Niners.
I'll take whoever I get on the back. I don't really care,
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Because I already know my last pick, and I already know another pick's a kicker. Defense had to go, and
In the 12th, that's probably where the first defense will go. Some idiot will pick him that high.
yeah, someone.
Amen.
Josh
brother.
Downs gone. Intern Johnson sniped him.
That's such a good pick.
I like Cole Kmet right
Josh
before that,
Downs,
too.
dude. He was so good when
Caleb
healthy.
Williams likes his tight ends.
Oh, second defense.
Marshawn
Jets.
Lloyd, Packers. That's not
Yeah.
bad either.
Also, I low-key misclicked. I meant to click Ravens, but I got 49ers defense. It's okay, though.
You're good, though.
They're good.
Your game,
Shoot
bro.
from the hip. You got it.
Ravens defense can be best defense this year. Them or the Jets.
Yeah.
Gambo.
I could, but I'm not going to. I feel like probably makes sense. I got to be responsible here. I got to get it back up.
Yeah.
Matt
fair.
Stafford, Cooper Kupp.
Stafford's going to be great. I mean, honestly, he's probably going to be your starting quarterback, depending on how Trevor plays.
I believe in Trevor this year.
I believe in him, too. I'm just saying, Stafford, he's got
No, Stafford's
the
a
most
starter.
insane receiver.
100%.
I mean, yeah, he's got Puka and Cooper
Yeah.
Kupp.
No, it has to be a starter. Yeah, I'm looking at these. I mean, there's just
Kyron.
not much left. You're just shooting for what you want to shoot for.
Yeah.
I just think this guy, say this offense just stays how they were the past couple years, in my opinion. As a wide receiver, 2 this deep, and a vet, got to go with my boy Brandon Cooks. I think Dak's still going to throw for a shitload of yards. CD can't just get all of them. He'll
Yeah.
get most of them. Brandon Cooks is a great option. I think he'll be touchdown dependent in the spot, but in the flex when I need him for 14 points, who knows, maybe he can go off. I like Brandon Cooks in that position late.
I'm going to continue on the Mario and intern Johnson trend, and I'm going to grab the one that Mario wanted in the Ravens defense.
There you go.
All right, well, here's my last pick before I go kicker defense at the end, and we can just kind of fly through the kickers and defenses. But this is one guy I wanted to make sure I talked about, and I know I already grabbed Debo, but Ricky Pearsall
Yep.
feels like a guy.
Dude, I was actually thinking about getting him,
Feels like a guy.
especially if Ayuk leaves.
Yeah, no, well, Ayuk's going to be gone. I have a really strong feeling about that. Maybe by the time
To the Steelers,
McCaffrey
yeah.
said already today, my former teammate,
Yeah,
went
no,
in an interview.
I mean, he's been FaceTiming with like people on other teams,
Yeah.
just being like, "Get me out, bro, save me."
Yeah.
For
Yo,
months
Jade,
now.
look it up.
Yeah.
Wide receiver 2 is going to be Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah.
I think he is. They drafted him in the first round. I mean, Debo also isn't like I have Debo on the roster, but Ricky Pearsall feels like he'll be the deep threat.
He's also
Like-
more of like a pure receiver.
Yeah, I don't know.
Debo's more of like a.
With the way Purdy's been moving, I don't know. I feel like this could be
He's
something.
got a young
so
buck to sling it
It's a
to.
flyer. It's a flyer.
I'm taking another flyer.
I love
already
that.
took my
No, I
Donnie
love that
Mitchell
pick.
flyer, my
Gabe
J.K.
Davis
Dobbins
taken
flyer.
quickly after.
Yeah, on the Jags. I like Jalen Polk.
Damn it, Troy Franklin. I
love
wanted
Jalen
that
Polk.
late.
Wow, there's your defense run. For
I
the
wanted
auto, for the auto
Troy.
picks.
That hurt.
Jalen Polk's great pick.
Look at Mike. Tyreek Hill just got taken.
Tyreek.
No, it's Taysom.
No, it's Taysom.
Oh, it is?
That's a great
Oh,
pick.
it wasn't Tyreek?
No.
It's a
okay.
great tight end pick.
Yeah, no, back to me. So it's kickers and defense. Everyone already took all the good defenses, right?
Yeah.
So you got to look kicker. And when you're looking kicker, you can't go anywhere else but the GOAT. You got to go Justin Tucker.
See, I'm not looking kicker yet because I just don't want to.
Yeah.
So I'm not
Yeah.
going to. I'm
Baker
gonna save
Mayfield's
it.
there.
Baker is there, but I already have 2 quarterbacks, so I'm probably not.
No
gonna
harm
do
in
that.
getting a third for you.
Backup tight end.
Yeah.
No, but I'm gonna get the handcuff to Mr. Bijan Robinson.
Algier.
in-
Handcuff.
Smart.
Like 50-50
Algier.
handcuff.
Wow.
Good call.
I love
That's
that
smart.
handcuff.
Just a great
smart.
call. You play both of them, you'll get like 13 out of Bijan, 8 out of Algier. You'll be good. I
Yeah.
like that. Good play, Mike.
23 to something
Hey.
like that.
No.
One.
This is just, I mean, personally, I will never go. I don't think I'm going to draft. I've done this the past couple years and it's worked. I don't draft kickers or defenses. I streamline them throughout the year, depending on who they're playing each week.
I like that.
It works for me. I pay we have fees for picking up. I just pay
Yeah.
the fees, but it works for me.
He
and
loves to pay the fees.
I do love to pay the
He
fees
loves.
you know why, Mike?
Because you're a
'Cause he
fee
wins.
payer.
Because I get them back at the end of the year.
Because you're a fee payer.
It's called a free roll.
No, because you're a fee
Mike doesn't
payer.
get the fees.
Dude, what
he
is a
only
fee
pays the
payer?
fees.
What do you keep saying that for?
A guy who pays fees.
Why do you say that like 9
You
times?
pay fees
Yeah,
too.
you're just as much as a
You've
fee
never
payer,
won.
am I?
You've never won the league. Have you won?
Yes.
Have I won?
Yes.
Has Ryan won twice?
Yes.
So we do have 4 championships between us 4 though.
Yeah, and Inter
So-
Johnson's also won too.
He has. I think
Hey, cameraman Kevin.
No, Carrick.
Oh.
Michael's got him.
I'm not going to draw the trend conclusion about what we just said.
No.
I'm not going to say the 2 people that haven't won. I'm not going to say what they haven't.
Anyway.
We're a
Anyways.
protected race, Kevin.
I'm
Don't
not,
worry.
No, I'm not talking about race.
Whoa,
Michael.
whoa.
He
We're
brings it in
protected, we're
everything.
protected
Race.
people.
This guy.
All right, I got a backup quarterback to choose right now. As much as it pains me to do this, like in my soul, everything about this hurts. But like again, I love people who run the ball, and this team's gonna be terrible, and they love this guy so much he's gonna start.
Deshaun Watson.
No, he'll be out week 9. But even worse, I hate this guy more than I don't like Deshaun Watson.
Come on, Ivadal.
Daniel Jones.
Hey, Danny Dunn!
Dude, he runs the ball, he gets fantasy
Danny
points, and
Dunn!
they obviously are obsessed with
One
him.
season wonder.
He's gonna start and get me like one
Clip
game
that.
of like 18.
Someone clip that. Mark this for a clip. I want to just hear Ryan say like I want to cut it. Say like with my first pick, and then cut it to him talking about Daniel Jones.
No,
and
no.
stuff like
Daniel
that.
Jones is
Alright.
terrible as a quarterback.
Just want that.
But maybe 1 week he'll be able to put up points for me in fantasy.
All right. Yeah, I got to go kicker here because got to keep my tradition. I never go defense or kicker in the 15th. I always have to get a player.
I love that.
So
Tradition.
So Bucker,
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah,
That sharp.
the Commanders defense. Interesting choice.
Love it.
I don't pay the fees with the kickers.
No, neither do I. You got to save that.
Mario pays all the other
$35
fees.
I
every
pay
week.
all
per
the other
trade
fees.
or per ad drop. All right, Washington Commanders got picked. It is now Intern Johnson's last 2.
Is he going kick?
He's got to. I mean, he needs a kicker, and then he's got to round out his team.
Brandon Aubrey.
Brandon
Oh, yeah,
Aubrey just
Brandon
got
Aubrey.
picked.
Quentin
And then
Johnson.
Oh
Quentin
my
Johnson.
god. I was gonna clap for his fucking draft. That shit just ruined it. Quentin
Johnson.
Johnson.
Wide
I mean,
receiver 2.
You've
Wide
got
receiver 5. I mean, the guy can't catch to save his
wide
life.
receiver 2.
Yeah.
Didn't
Wide
he
receiver
used to be
5.
a... didn't-
Wide receiver 5 on the team.
I mean, Quentin Johnson was
I would
a
argue
first
he's
rounder.
top 3.
And what did he do?
He's a first
Nothing.
rounder.
I
No,
don't give
I
a shit
agree.
about
He's
him.
absolutely terrible.
I hate him.
He's
All right, and then
Clap
Evan
it up for
McPherson
Intern.
Oh,
taken.
McPherson,
Yeah,
great
good
pick.
job.
Good
Good job,
intern.
Intern.
Way to go.
Johnson.
Way to finish the draft. Auto picked McPherson. Very, very competitive pick there. Mario, who's your flyer in the 15th?
Yeah, my flyer in the 15th. Listen, this quarterback loves to throw for a lot of yards. Suspect wide receiver 1 on this team. And this wide receiver, he's a wide receiver 2. One of the best at getting separation in the NFL. I think he finally has a quarterback. I'm going to go Darnell Mooney.
Okay.
Ooh, that's
Easy
kind of
go.
juice.
I like it. Congrats, Mario. Good
Thank you.
team. Good team. Good team.
All right, now I got to pick someone absolutely terrible. And that's
What?
how you gotta end. You gotta end the draft with something just absolutely horrific.
Like a Marvin Mims, just something
Yeah,
like we're just questionable.
I want just
Or
something
like
terrible.
a Mike Gesicki.
No, actually, it might not.
Get
it-
McCaffrey's brother. He might be good.
I was thinking about that, and then I
Luke McCaffrey.
quickly
That'd be lit.
went off it. I'm just gonna go with the godly backup. He might be hurt for now, but I don't think he's gonna be hurt forever. Elijah, if McCaffrey somehow
Yeah.
doesn't play or get hurt,
Fair
this
enough.
is
No
the
brainer.
nuts.
Good job, Ryan. There we go.
Bang!
There
Give me
it
this team, baby. Give me this team.
All right. Well, obviously I have to get a kicker because I don't follow Ryan's strategy personally, but I respect his strategy. I could go with the guy that I personally identify with in Youngwei Koo, or who I call Siwoo Kim.
Wait, what? That has to be
Personally, I
racist.
call him
It
Siwoo
is.
Kim. But I also really like Jake Elliott because I like the Phillies offense, and I think they're going to be able to get down and get into scoring position a
The
lot.
Phillies offense.
The Phillies offense?
I mean, I respect
I like the Phillies.
I love 20.
I don't know how they're doing this year.
Saquons.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm going to go with my people. Siwoo Kim, get off the board, baby.
Hey, shout out the Phillies. Go win the World Series, baby.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Sorry. Yeah, not Phillies.
yeah, the Phillies.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, the Phillies offense.
No, I
Mike's a
like,
big
the Phillies
fan.
are great
No,
this year.
Phillies.
Good. No, they're
Mike's
really good.
Mike's a big fan.
No.
Phillies actually look really good this year.
All right,
That's
so
not true.
we're picking defenses. I'm going Tampa. That's easy.
The Bucks.
Yep. All right, there we go.
Look at Jake Elliott right after your Phillies boy.
And that's the draft.
Wow, baby.
There it is.
Oh, my
There
lord.
it is.
Woo!
Good stuff, boys.
How you
Feels
doing?
good to be back in the mock draft season.
Oh, I'm like,
Right around the corner is the real fantasy season.
Feels
right
good.
around that corner is going to be the college football season. And right around that corner is the NFL season.
100%.
It's just corners and corners and corners. It's like a pentagon or some shit.
Pentagon.
Yeah. Or like a
Those aren't real-
heptagon.
I love pentagons and
I love
hexagons.
that.
Like,
I love
Those
that so
aren't the
much.
sharpest corners, but
All right, so quickly,
What you know about a sharp corner?
that was actually
rounded
so
edge.
much fun.
that was so lit.
That was so much fun. I quickly want to go into everyone's teams. Just like read off your roster, top to bottom. There's a little roster tab in the Sleeper app. If you don't have it, I can just read it for you. But I'll start with mine. We got Jared Goff, ETN, DeAndre Swift, Amon-Ra, Debo, Brock Bowers, Zay Flowers, Justin Tucker, Tampa, with Pickens, Zach Moss, Adonai Mitchell, J.K. Dobbins, Kirk Cousins, Ricky Pearsall. I feel like that team's got some upside.
Oh my
No,
God.
that's got
It's a
some
little sneaky team.
crazy upside.
But definitely could do really well. Also could get last place. So, I like the way I'm looking.
yeah.
Mike, let's hear what you got.
Going backwards in draft order. Starting, well, because you were 5, or you were 7, so now I'm 5.
Oh,
right?
okay,
So,
never
like,
mind.
we're
I
going
thought
backwards
you
in
were going to
draft
read your
order.
roster
Yeah.
from 15.
From like
No,
bench
no.
up.
that would be wild.
Probably gonna be a starting lineup.
No, but starting lineup is going to be Kyler Murray at quarterback, Bijan Joe the Toe at running back, Brandon Ayuk, T. Higgins at receiver, Laporta at tight end, Xavier Worthy, my dog, in the flex. We got Siwoo Kim at kicker, Baltimore Ravens defense, Jonathan Brooks, Jordan Love, Blake Corum, Curtis Samuel, Jalen Wright, and Tyler Algier all riding the bench.
I mean, that's just such a Mike team.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
beautiful.
I love it so
I love
much.
it.
Pull
I
it.
love it
These are the
personally.
exact teams he drafts on draft day.
Yeah.
No,
No,
Lots
I-
of Texas players. He's always going to get his Oklahoma boy, Kyler Murray.
Some
And
guys
there'll be-
no one ever heard
And
of.
there'll be
once you guys-
$3,000 on the line before.
Just
one
one guy
game of
that
football.
no one's ever heard
Yeah,
of.
Mike's bets where he just bets anyone any amount that he finishes.
Yeah,
betting.
Not any amount. There is a strategic number to strategic
Is it
way in
strategic
which
if you
I-
lose? Can you use the word strategic
Ryan,
if you're
you
losing?
say
Did you
that
lose every
until-
bet last year?
Well, I did not place very well last
Yeah,
year.
all
So
right. Mario, let's hear your team. Let's compare it to
usually
mine and
how
Mike's
that
real
works.
quick. Let's see what we got.
Yeah. So at quarterback, the Prince bounce back season. We
No.
got Trevor Lawrence. Running backs, we got James Cook, Kenneth Walker. Receivers, we got Jamar Chase, Cooper Kupp, Jalen Waddle at
That
the
could be
flex.
Beautiful.
Filthy. Those receivers are so good.
And then George Kittle at tight end, Butker, and then 49ers defense. And then bench, we got Brian Robinson, Rashee Rice, Brian Thomas, Matthew Stafford, Chase Brown, Darnell Mooney.
I like that team.
No, I love
Your
that.
receiving options, especially in PPR,
Oh my God.
or half PPR.
Waddle, Cup, Jamar.
Waddle Cup, Jamar.
You just
like,
said
that's
that whole
healthy.
that sentence
Just
right there is
volume.
healthy.
Yeah.
That could
Just
be-
stay healthy.
that could
Because
be
that's an injury.
60 to 70 a week.
Yeah.
Just off those
No.
guys. You just need the Prince to not be miserable. Maybe Brian Thomas sneaks in there. Gets a couple points.
That's to be crazy sneaking right in that lineup.
All right, Ryan, round us out. Let's hear this roster.
Yeah, I think this roster can't get last. I love this roster. My quarterback, Anthony Richardson, I have no problems with him. I think he's going to go crazy. Running backs, Derrick Henry, A-Chain, and in my flex,
I love
I have
that.
either Chubb or Ford. I think those running backs are going to go crazy.
Yeah, Brown's running back.
Yeah, whatever Brown running back, probably.
Brown's
I'll pick up the third.
Brown's
string.
RB1.
Brown's running
Yes,
back.
Yeah.
that's getting 20 a game.
Yeah.
Wide receivers, Tyreek Hill and Devontae Smith. I love Tyreek Hill is just a lock to be good if he stays healthy. Devontae
Facts.
Smith is a very good wide receiver too, in my opinion, one of the best. And I think I got him in
One
value.
of the
My tight
best.
end's T.J. Hawkinson, which I love. They might need to throw the ball. Jordan Addison might be out, so T.J. Hawkinson might go crazy.
Who are your kickers in defense?
Jordan
My
Ad-
kicker in defense, I'll tell you
Jordan
exactly.
Addison is definitely out, by the way.
Yeah, he's definitely
You
out.
guys hear what is
I
going
mean,
on?
I heard Rasheed Rice might play.
The way he's making Rasheed look like a stand-up
Dude,
singer.
what's
know.
going on with that draft class?
I don't,
Like,
dude. oh
What's
my
going on in
God.
Kansas City?
They're winning championships every year.
Fair.
Jordan
Addison's not in
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
That's not why. Yeah.
That's sharp. That's sharp.
He tried. No, it's in tense.
Second
At
neck
least
of
he's
the
putting
day.
up
No,
these-
I
like
was
Yeah,
look-
that doesn't work. No, that team could be kind of lethal.
No, I love
Yeah.
it. My kicker will be probably
looking at
like
some.
the 6th worst offensive scoring in the league that like just kicks a shitload of field goals. It's terrible. My defense will be whatever team faces the Giants, the Broncos, or
Yeah.
the Raiders, anything
The
shit.
Titans,
every
yeah.
week I'll just pick up the team
Just
whoever's
stream it,
facing.
yeah.
It works
Yeah.
every time. My bench flyers like crazy. Deontay Johnson, Keon Coleman, Joshua Palmer, Chubba Rubba Dubba, Brandon Cooks,
Rubba Dubba.
Daniel Throw Pick Jones, and Elijah Mitchell. So we're loving these teams. We're loving these mock drafts.
Bang!
You can tell everyone's personality and the way their teams shape out.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
that's the best
Exactly.
thing. But there you have it. I mean, mock draft special. I love it. Let's
Oh
give a
my
round of
God.
applause. We're in fantasy season. We're finally here. Football time, baby.
yeah,
Mario, tell the people
Round us out.
what they
Tell
need to do before they head out.
I mean, boys, if you haven't started mock drafting, what
What
are you doing?
doing?
Right now?
What
I mean,
are
What
you
else
doing?
could you
Hop
possibly
into
do?
mock drafts.
Get in
Fantasy
the
season's right
drafts!
around the corner. We have week 0 coming up. We have NFL coming up. But
Bang,
first, before they come up, you need to go in the comments. Leave a little comment.
Tell us what we did right.
Leave a like.
Tell us what we did right.
Subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend.
Do everything.
Turn that ding 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 notification bell on. And we'll see you next week.
We'll see you
Later, baby.